Okay, go back over there. Yes, it's too cold.
When you think of an only child, you probably imagine an outgoing, attention-seeking kid. This stereotype is why people are so surprised when I tell them that I don't have any siblings. I'm usually more quiet and mature than other kids I know. Because of this, I always wonder how I turned out the way I did. Both of my parents grew up in big families that valued respect and humility. My mom served in the Army Reserves for 5 years, and in that time, she met my dad and had me at 20. From the time I was born, I was always my parents' first priority. They wanted me to become the best version of myself. With my parents being so young, I always felt so connected to them. Being around them so often turned me into a more mature person. This maturity has made me a quieter person. While in some situations it's harder to do than others, I try to stop and listen to what the other person has to say. At some point in my life, I realized you can gain so much more from a conversation by listening instead of speaking. My maturity has also helped me create much stronger connections with people that aren't my age. I have friends already in college that treat me as if I was their little sister, and I work with kids all year round that feel just like family to me. The best part of these relationships is that at the end of the day, they don't come home with me, so we avoid the bickering real siblings usually face. For the longest time, I was sad I was an only child, and even still I would choose to have a sibling if I could. But now, at 17, I've realized that being on my own has made me the person I've become. And I'm more than okay with that.
My name is Edith Tanada. I'm 67 years old. And I work as a nurse for 23 years here. I lost my left eyesight. I have poor visibility. My right eye is okay. The name of the tumor that I had was meningioma. It's a abnormal growth in my brain, close to my left eye. It really affects my vision. I have to see the doctor often because I had like flickering in my vision, and this happens almost daily.
So as you start going back, you see this at the bottom of the brain here?
Okay.
This is the tumor. It goes all the way kind of around the eye socket, and even your optic nerve is gonna be coming up into here somewhere.
That's why I have my vision.
Yeah, so it's being squished like this right here.
Yeah, when I learned I had tumor, I felt so devastated. I was really seeking for help. And the only help that I could get is as a surgery. Yeah, I was told that with surgery on this temporal area, it could affect my vision. But I didn't expect to lose my left vision. But after surgery, they say they touched my cranial nerve. My eyeball was actually moved to the left. I'm slower now compared to before. My activities are limited already. I used to be more vigilant in everything that I'm doing. I'm not doing enough. The confidence that I'm doing is somewhat affected. I want to go back to normal. I hope I can drive again. Let me drive again. So I stay at home most of the time. My activity daily is word searching in a book, Yeah, I've been doing word search for 2 years now. My son is providing me those books from Amazon. I can do most of the household chores. Right now, I can say that my favorite chore is cleaning the house. Yeah, in general, I can clean all the, wiping the dust and on the tables, on the furnitures every day. That's what I do. If only there's a way to go back to my previous self, I'll do it. God will revitalize my left eye vision. I would be happy. It's miraculous. That's what I always hear.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me love and consolation. You give me hope to carry on, and you try to show your love for me in all I try.
Hey Katie. Hey Katie. I miss you. I just was hoping I'd get this chance to talk to you again. I know it feels like I haven't seen you in forever. I just wanted to tell you that, you know how we've been, and you've been like, I don't know, I was just wishing I'd get the chance again to just, I'm sorry,
Hey, I really need to start somewhere.
Yeah, hold this.
What were these for?
They're for Katie.
She's gone. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to accept that.
At the time, School Days. It was a film called School Days by Spike Lee, and I have watched it with a couple of friends, and I was like, that's kind of interesting to start something different. So that's how I wound up doing Step. And it was something that was different. It's something that I wanted to try, and 25 years later, it's still going.
Step is so important for our school because I feel like people underestimate what the STEP team can bring to Francis Lewis High School, but STEP really means a lot to the school. We've contributed so much to everybody in the school, including the staff, teachers, students, everything.
I joined New Gamma Psi because at freshman orientation, they looked really cool, and it looked like a fun activity to do after school, so I said why not, you know.
As a student, it's made me more confident because when I first joined the team, I was shy. I wasn't very loud. I was scared about public speaking, but you have to go on stage and you have to project your voice in front of hundreds of people, and that really brings up your confidence.
It feels great because, I mean, we worked so hard throughout the whole year, you know, all those practices like finally paid off.
It is a long road to nationals. Not only do we need to make sure that we have the funds to get there, but I want to make sure that each girl is physically comfortable as well as academically. We strive for academic excellence. All the girls as a team right now have a cumulative average above a 90.
Preparing for nationals, you have to know what makes the crowd go woo or what doesn't the crowd doesn't like, because there's a lot of things that's hot, like trends and stuff, and then we have to accommodate our routines and the way that we present ourselves on stage.
My favorite part, besides actually stepping, is the family, the friends, because you know you have people beside you no matter what. They'll always be there for you.
I'll always be a part of this family that we have, and it's just something that I can always look back on and be like, I actually did something in high school, not just being a regular kid.
And action!
Now I can find Santa. Hey, dude. Are you a polar bear? Yeah, I'm a polar bear.
Can you take me to Santa Claus?
Yeah, dude, I'll take you to Santa Claus. Are you sure this is where Santa Claus lives?
What do you think? I like walking through caves?
I think it's getting kind of warm in here. Step right through this door.
What the? Santa, I'm returning the coal you gave me.
What, you trying to get off the naughty list? Maybe next year I can get a bike, Santa? Sure thing. Just don't tell Mrs. Claus you saw me here. Put the coal on the fire. Sure thing, Santa. Rudolph, hit me with another marshmallow.
Oh. Oh.
You're a girl.
He hasn't left yet. What'd you know?
Okay, so you just walk straight and then you make a right and keep walking. Are you deaf? No. Oh, are you deaf?
You're a girl.
Hi. Oh my god. I love that book. I'm Annabelle. Nice to meet you.